Alright, to write the equation of a line through 4, 0 and perpendicular to y equals negative 4x plus 1 in slope-intercept form. First thing we need to do is to identify a point, which they gave us, 4, 0, and either another point or the slope. And they gave me not the slope, but the equation of a line perpendicular to it. And we know that perpendicular slopes are opposite reciprocals. So the slope of this line is negative 4th in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. M is the slope. So if I want the perpendicular slope, and this symbol right here just means perpendicular, making a right angle, my perpendicular slope is going to be the reciprocal of negative 4 over 1, right? Negative 4 over 1. So reciprocals, you flip it or make it do a handstand. And I want it to be the opposite. So negative 4, it's a negative number. The opposite would be positive. So my perpendicular slope is going to be 1/4. And if you want to check to make sure you have the right slope, you can multiply them together and you should get negative 1. And in our case, 1/4 times negative 1/4. In our case, we should be taking 1/4 times negative 4. That does equal negative 1, so we're fine. So I have my slope. It is 1/4. So I'm going to go and try and start this problem now. This is just like the previous example. If you've watched the other video on how to do number 17, write the equation of a line through 2, -2 in parallel. The only difference is finding that perpendicular slope is a little bit trickier instead of it just being the same slope. So y equals mx plus b. That's slope-intercept form, and that's the slope or the form that they wanted in. So I'm now going to take and plug in my slope, which is 1/4, and then I'm trying to find b, and I don't have b. To do that, though, I can find it given a little bit of I can find that by doing a little bit of work. All I have to do is multiply by my x value that it gave me up here. So I'm going to multiply by 4, and I'm going to plug in 0 for y. So now I'm using everything they gave me. It's a textbook problem. They don't usually give you too much extra information. Multiply this together now, so 0 equals 1/4 times 4 over 1 is 1. So finish solving this equation for b, just subtract 1. b is negative 1. So my final answer in slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b again, that's slope-intercept form. If you don't know this formula, you got to memorize it. You're going to use it for the rest of your career in high school. So y equals 1/4 x, 1/4 is my slope, plus the b I just found. And that's all there is to it.